Hello everybody, this might be the only time I'm on screen. I don't think I'll be on screen much. I'm just going to show you our hydroponics little greenhouse, which is a very temporary structure at the moment. That's the doorway, which is only again temporary. The roof and the far wall is plastic hydroponics greenhouse film. This front wall is hessian. The back wall, which is a double layer, has got shade cloth and the greenhouse film. We haven't done that far back wall yet. Currently it's just bamboo screening. The idea being, this is Perth, so it gets to high 30s and frequently through the summer, so we're hoping to be able to wet down the hessian and create an air conditioning for it. It's not insect proof as of yet, well it probably never will be, but you know, it's keeping a lot of the high winds out. The plants have survived. We've had some good winds come through, which has pushed the sides of the cover over because they're not pegged down yet, but I'll be doing that today. The weed mat on the floor is mostly in position. I just need to peg it down and then I can start keeping it a bit cleaner. I'm a midwife. Hey, what can I say? I need to sweep the floor. Okay, I'll just show you inside. A mixed bag of experiments going on at the moment. We've got a little NFT system which went in about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, with lettuces obviously in the front and some sweet basil in the back. They have just gone nuts this last week. Probably even in the last couple of days they've almost, I wouldn't say doubled in size, but really gone off. The sweet basil, not as much. They're all bigger, but they haven't had quite the growth of the lettuce. Now we've got two types of pots for the lettuce. We've got these little plastic things, which was recommended by the lady at the aquaponics and hydroponics shop. So she recommended those as opposed to the little neti pots. We've only got one of the small ones for the lettuce, but I can really see a difference in the roots. I guess it'll see, she was saying it's more for ease of cleaning, but I guess we'll see if there's any difference in growth at all. Some of these have 2 seedlings per pot, and some of them have only 1. So it's just how the little seedling plugs went. And across the back, most of the sweet basil have about 2. They're doing quite well on the root front. They're all getting roots. They've only, as I said, not been in long. I know, but they're all seeming to get a few little roots growing. It's all very good. They're all in perlite. And there's my little reservoir with some slight leaks, hence the buckets. I can recycle that water. It's not as bad. It was quite drippy the first few days, but that's probably all I collected since yesterday. The run to drain system is currently going. The pump's just gone off. So I've got 2 pots, one with a cherry tomato, which are on hydrogen, and over there some parsley. And my husband and I have a debate about the benefits of Cocopeat or the rock wool bags. So we have both. And he was of the opinion that you didn't need the little extra cubes, and I said, well, that's most of the people use them. So again, we have both. It's a combination of chili, capsicum in the Cocopeat and capsicum in the grow wool, the rock wool, and again tomatoes in the rock wool and tomatoes in the Cocopeat, and we're going to see how they are going. Admittedly, my Cocopeat seedlings got planted at least a week before the rock wool plants got planted. They were all the same batch of seedlings from punnets, but each plant had been in, the Cocopeat had been in the Cocopeat for a week longer, so they've settled in a bit quicker. So we'll see, can't compare them right now, they are a fraction bigger, but it's nothing a lot in it because the seedlings are all the same age. And then you can see my poor little parsley plant. I don't know how this one's going to work out. This was a more advanced plant. It was a seedling pot of about probably 2 inches, so about 5 centimetre pot, which took a lot of, they were all root bound from bloody Bunnings. Anyway, it was really root bound, and to get a lot of the mess out of the roots, I did have to damage it a bit, so there is going to be some death going on. But you can see right down at the base I have some tiny teeny little new shoots coming up, so it will recover. Some of the plants, some of the current big leaves are going strong, and some of them have died off. And initially we had the 15-minute timer, so we were only watering a few times a day, and I really think that the hydrogen required much more frequent watering, so we've got that on a digital timer now, and they're definitely doing a bit better since we've changed it over to every couple of hours during the daytime and just the once overnight. The rest of the drippers are doing quite well. We'll have to watch them for overwatering because they're on the same timing system as the hydrogen at the moment. I really think we need to separate the hydrogen from the grow bags and the Cocopeat because they retain more moisture. So we will see. I think I'm going to be right on this, although the cherry tomato at the end is doing very well, and I've got a funny feeling that a lot of that trauma to that poor parsley is due to the root messing around I had to do to get the roots clean. See how it recovers, and cross fingers that they're actually going to do okay. It looks very sad right now, however. It'll be interesting to see how that goes.